Hey, welcome to Board Game. Today I'm Brett. On my hands is Warhammer 40,000 Combat Patrol issue number 26. Now, Combat Patrol is a little bit different than the previous magazines that were between Hatchet and Games Workshop. Instead of 2 armies that you're building, instead you're getting 9 Combat Patrols. It's really Combat Patrols plus a little extra, but it's 9 Combat Patrols of various armies. It started off with Space Marines and Tyranids, and we're moving into Aeldari and Chaos Space Marines. We're now into our, I think, a 3rd unit of Aeldari forces. This is the Wraithlord. I'm actually really excited about this one just because I don't have a Wraithlord, and I think it's really cool models and don't have the biggest Aeldari force, and this is going to be a really cool addition to it. So I'm excited to put it together, paint it, and build out my force. So you can see here we get a look at the full sprue that you get with this, and you get a really cool base as well. We're going to go break down as far as the value of this and how much you save in the description, but let's go through the magazine, show it off. I mean, these magazines are pretty standard at this point. It's going to be how to put together the figure, how to paint it, some rules for it, some background, maybe a story, and then a scenario that will include the figure. As I said, we got to put it together straight up is the first one. And then we get to the painting, exactly what I said. See, it's going pretty by the numbers. We get a little bit of background. Again, described that one and nailed it. We do get a story. I'm now, I think I'm like, what, 4 for 4 or 5 for 5. And then we get the rules where I think that's 6 for 6. And then a scenario where you can actually use the figure to go and play a game. Having the, looks like the Aeldari Wraithlord taking on some Tyranids and wrapping that up. The next, it looks like 3 issues. This is going to be kind of an interesting one. It's part 3, is going to be a unit of Wind Riders for the Aeldari. What's been interesting on this one is that we're getting a bunch of units of the Aeldari before we're getting our first Chaos, as opposed to kind of going back and forth like we've seen in some previous ones. So we're starting off strong with what will be like 4 units of Aeldari. I expect it's going to be 3 magazines of the Wind Riders, and then probably the 4th magazine is going to be paints. But we'll wait and see what it is. I'm kind of excited for that. So that next box will be in about a month's time. As I said, we're going to go through and figure out value of this and how much you save. You're probably going to save a decent amount on this one, even the subscription. Though it's got the price of $14.99. If you do the deluxe subscription with taxes, with delivery and all that, it comes out to be about like $23 an issue. Obviously, the figure is way over $23, so you're going to be saving money that way. And making out for this one. This is going to be one that's actually a pretty solid value for what you get. But we'll have that in the descriptions. And overall, I keep on saying about this is if like you're really into Warhammer 40,000, especially if you've got a group of people who want to get into the game and you want different armies, this is a great way to go about it. Or if you're like me and a collector and just like getting all sorts of various armies, this is actually a really cool way to go about it and try some different armies for a good savings. You can go still get this. This is still able to subscribe. We got a link beneath this video where you can go do that. And of course, if you want the latest game news, you can check us out every single day at BoardGameToday.com. Role-playing games, miniature games, board games, whatever. All at BoardGameToday.com. And of course, follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at BoardGameToday. Until next time, keep roll that dice and get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching Board Game Today. We always appreciate your views and your support, but there are so many ways for you to support our site. Not only can you do it right here on video, but you can go and check us out at BoardGameToday.com, where we have more news, reviews, interviews, everything you could ever want. But since you're here, if you could, you can always give us a like, subscribe, or share our videos or watch something else. Is always much appreciated, and get your game on.